Alright, welcome back. In the first part of this video was yesterday. I was talking about taking the blade off and taking tires off and all that stuff. Anyhow, I'm going to remove the blade real quick. Well, it'll be quick for you guys. And then I will come back here and start recording and show you exactly pretty much where my problem is. So hang tight and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so here we are. My autofocus will work. May have to zoom it back just a touch. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, as you can see, the grease fitting is broke even off. I'm going to go ahead and pop this wheel off, and I'm going to try to get that old piece out of there. I had an extractor, but I don't know what happened to it, so I'm going to have to figure that one out. Wish I could just leave it alone and stick something in there and grease it, you know, but gotta change stuff up. So, but yeah, here in just a few minutes, I'll cut back when I got the wheel and all that crap off. So probably gonna take forever to get the wheel off. So see ya. Okay, so here we are, dropping wrenches. I got the wheel off. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I'm going to be taking the spindle apart, and I know there's going to be guys out there say, whoa, why'd you do that for? Well, I wanted to do it just so I could check out the front end real good. So, and, I mean, if it'll come apart, it'll come apart. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So, but I still want to check it out, so. Whew, all that rust in there. It's that bad off. I figured as much, so I'm glad I actually went to the trouble of taking that apart, because that tells me something right there. So here in the next part, I'm going to be I can probably truthfully just get away with putting grease all over that and putting it back in here. I may not even have to put the new fitting in, because the fittings itself that I got, the new ones, I don't think they're the right size, and I would have to drill that hole bigger, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather just glob some grease in there if I can. So I'll go ahead and have a look-see down in there and see what it looks like. Yeah, I think I'll just clean it up and put some grease in there, and maybe that'll help it function better. You can comment below and let me know what you think about this part of it. I might be doing it all wrong. Never know. But anyways, yeah. I'll cut back in here in just a few minutes. I'm gonna get some things ready, and we'll see where we're at. So here we are. I got the old twist, soft twist bread bag here, and I'm going to use that because I don't want to get grease all over my hands, so I'm going to use that to kind of keep that from happening. And I can't remember what kind of grease this is, but it's bearing grease, but I can't remember what brand it is. I put it in this little container years ago because I dropped the other container and it busted open, so I had to ruin a spoon and scoop it up and put it in here. So, but I'll put a link for bearing grease that I use down in the description below from Amazon. Like I say, it's something that people can get at auto parts store, but I might find a pretty good deal on Amazon, and if so, I'll put it down below, because you can usually get a decent sized bucket pretty cheap. So, yep. So Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this as a glove because I don't got any rubber gloves handy. And stick my hand in there like so. And slather that in grease real good. This ain't so bad doing this way. I mean, I could put a grease fitting on it, fix it and put a grease fitting on it, but I mean, this isn't terrible, so I'm not going to complain if I have to do it again next season. It's just like a one-time deal, so, or, you know, once a year deal. So, I'll just put that down there like so. And might actually glom just a little bit more on there. Alright, there's that. Now to keep from getting just putting this on the floor and hurting my steering, I'll just flip it inside out. That way it's on the inside. Then when I go to use it, I can just push my hand through it and put it back in there with no problem. So I will also be changing the oil on this today. Uh-oh. About lost you guys, sorry. Alright, so there's that. I'll just go ahead and put this back on top, like so. And this will go on there. I'm going to have a little bit of grease hanging out, not a big deal. I don't care about that, so long as the steering works better. I'm also going to crawl underneath it and see if there's anywhere it needs like a grease pumped into it, so you guys will see that too, most likely. Alright, there's that. Wouldn't hurt to slum some grease onto this too. Well, anyhow, as you can see, this side's going to require a little bit more attention because I got to take apart more on this side. And this little cob job somebody did, which I'm sure was fine for what it is, but I'll have to check into that and see. Looks like it's got a roll pin in there holding this side in, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it apart or not, but I'll grab some tools and I'll cut back here in just a few minutes and we'll get it. We'll see how far we can get it apart. So here we go. Go ahead, pop this apart, maybe.
I'm really surprised it's coming apart that easy. I've never had it apart before. That.
And then oh yeah, I guess I can't turn it without the I get grease all over myself doing it. So anyways, this is gonna be interesting. Not sure if I can get this roll pin knocked out here or not. There you go. I went ahead and started beating on this off the camera. And as you see, I'm moving it, but you can't see the back side because it broke off. That's pretty rusty. I don't have any roll pins that size, but I might be able to figure out something else to use to put it back in place. Small piece of tube or something. I'll look around. I got something, I'm sure. Hopefully. If I don't, well, we're gonna have a problem. So, if anything, a really large cotter pin would probably do it. As a temporary fix, I wouldn't want to use it as a permanent. So, ooh, that was too big now. So. It's coming, slow but surely. Actually, you know what? Give me just a minute here, and I'll put you guys on the backside watching how this comes out. Alright, so there you go. You'll be able to see it now. See it before I see it, because my hand kind of covers it. Oh, another piece. That popped all the way out. Another piece broke off. Another one rusty roll pin. And I gotta go off camera. Alright, so here we are. I'm actually gonna have to cut this short. The battery's getting low on this thing, but I'll get this apart best I can, and probably won't see it go back together, but you'll see it in the after I'm done. Damn, I just hit my finger again. Glad I ain't using anything bigger than a ball peen. That crap hurts. There we go. That should be all of it, right? Yep. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna raise this up and get it off there. Whether it's just gonna slide right up. Wow, that's, why couldn't the rest of it been that easy? Alright, so here we go. Don't worry, for all you watchers out there, I will fast forward through these parts so that way it's not as bad. You have no idea what a pain in the butt this side is. When I hit it with a ball peen hammer a while ago, I got a flat spot on the post. And when I was beating it down, I couldn't get going any further, and I couldn't figure out why. So I beat it back up, and then I realized I put a little bit of an edge. And the millisecond, or not millisecond, the milli-inch size of that was hardly anything, but was enough to catch on here to keep it from going down. So, anyways, I took my grinder out and grinded that little edge off there, and then I started beating it down, but now it's rusty as all get out in there, so I'm having to lube the crap out of it and beat it down as I go here. So you guys can watch this mess for a little bit. Maybe it'll work since it's on camera. Probably not. You know how it goes.
Alright, here we are.
Try that out, see what happens. Hopefully it moves it a little bit. I'll tell you what, she might not come out. I'm going to end up doing some of this off camera, I believe, just because I'm going to have to get a little bit more abusive and it takes longer, and I don't want to bore you guys, so hang tight and we'll get there. If anything, I'll just put it back together and try to put grease in it best I can. So, anyways, talk to you in a few. There you go. That took a lot of finesse. what I had to do was heat the hell out of it. And I took it, I have this breaker pipe that I use, or cheater bar if you want to call it. And I had that on there like you seen in the last segment. And I beat on it for a while. And heated up some more. Got it good red hot on the inside. This part here, which is I'm not touching, because it's still hot. And then I just took that cheater bar off and took the sledgehammer and went to town to beating it. In your next part here that I'll be showing you, it will be all back together, and I might even take you on, well, I'll take for a test drive, set up the camera so you guys can see how it works and everything. The blade won't be going back on today. It'll be a few days before I do that. So, but anyways, I'll catch you in a few. Well, anyhow, I got this all back together, greased up and everything. What I'm running into is that roll pin I took out. I thought I could use a really thick, I got thick industrial type cotter pins, and you know, they're hard to bend and all that stuff, but the force of this arm just by itself as I was turning it by hand was actually bending the cotter pin that I couldn't bend. I couldn't pull it apart this way if I wanted to, you know, like a wishbone in a turkey. So it's kind of weird how it works, but anyways, I'm going to cut the video right here. I'll take you guys for a ride in my next video. I will actually be working on a John Deere 111. I'll go ahead and take a picture of it and put it at the end of this, so you guys are welcome to see that. I'll take a few pictures of it actually, and it ain't a bad looking old John Deere. It's probably, I'm not sure what year it is, but I would say probably 70s, 80s, and there's all steel body. It's really nice actually. Has the deck, has the blade. Just I think a 13 horse color on it, but that'll be the next build series aside from taking you for a ride on this. Also, you can click the links below. I'll include an Amazon link for the grease that I use. I actually did end up finding it a while ago. It's a bearing grease. It'll be a red grease, but you guys will be fine with that. It's pretty reasonable. Also, down below in the description is a link to my Facebook group. You are welcome to join that group. By all means, click on it. As long as you're signed in your Facebook, go ahead and add yourself to that group, and I'll approve it as soon as I get the notice. It might take me a day or so because it's a different Facebook link than what's on my phone, but yeah. Also, there is a Patreon link below. Not begging for money, but I'm telling you, if you guys want to support what I do here, by all means, go to that Patreon page. There'll be extras on there that I'll be putting in there, like my oops videos is what I'm calling them. They'll have a different name when they go on Patreon. So you'll get to see those extras. Also, there's 3 tiers on there. One tier is $5 is to help support a build that I'm looking forward to doing here in the next month or so, 2 months in there. I'm going to actually build a tractor from scratch, literally. That the money that is contributed there will go to help with that build. My second tier is to support Riley's Children's Hospital. That's something that I do strongly believe in. So if you click that tier, please, you know, you can put, I think it's $6 to start it, but you can change the amount. You can double it, triple it, or put in your own amount, I believe. I can't remember how it works. My third tier is actually I'm trying to put together a tractor pull, like stock tractor pull, because no one in my area does stock tractor pull. I don't know why. It's just stupid, but they don't. So I'm trying to put that together, and money for that will also help put that together, but also money that is raised from that tractor pull goes to Riley's Children's Hospital. So anyways, hit that like button. comment, subscribe, share my videos, watch some of my other videos or all of my other videos. I don't care how you do it. Thank you for the, just in the last 2.5 months, I believe it is, yeah, 2.5 months, I have gained 9 new subscribers. Thank you guys for adding yourself. I truly appreciate it. And I hope to be bringing you guys more content soon. I know it's been a while, but it's warming up. It's getting better. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll go ahead and get them pictures snapped. And that way they're on there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.